Hey guys, it's Enigma HUD. The next video, I'm sorry that it's been so long since I made a video. The next video that I was planning on making is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But, I'm still working on it, so I thought I would just make a video about my random thoughts about stuff that's going on in the video game industry and shit like that. And anything else I feel like talking about. I guess the first thing I want to comment on is this PlayStation Portable phone, which has been all but officially announced. We have seen a leaked photo of it, and it looks, I don't know, it looks alright. I just don't, I would prefer if it looked more like the PSP Go, which I think looks incredibly nice. It looks very, very aesthetically pleasing, I guess. And but this PSP phone, it just looks too much like a crappy bar rectangular piece of shit. And it needs to have more pleasing curves to it, just like a good woman, No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it should be a little bit more, whatever, more like the PSP Go, I think. The other thing is that I know that there is going to be a PSP2, and they've already revealed some information about it. It's going to have an even bigger screen than the PSP 3000, and it's going to have, HD. They're gonna improve the resolution on the screen so that it's high definition, which is very, very good news. I just hope the battery can take that and give us a decent playtime on a single charge. And they are also putting a touchscreen on the back, which is kind of an innovative design feature. The touchscreen, apparently you can interact with it just by touching the back, which means that you won't get any scratches. Well, you might get scratches on the screen just by everyday use, but you won't get any fingerprints on it, or smudges, or grease, or any of that other nasty shit that comes with the touchscreen territory, so to speak, because you're always touching it. With this one, you can just touch it on the back. My only concern is the fact that if they are in fact making a PSP phone and also a PSP2, it's going to cannibalize sales. I mean, why would I want to get a PSP phone if I'm getting a PSP2? More than likely, the PSP2 will be backwards compatible with the original PSP. You can just download the games off the PlayStation Store. Why would I want to get a PSP phone? What they should do is they should just make a PSP2 that's also a smartphone. Just combine it all into one gigantic, awesome piece of technology. I think that would be awesome. Of course, there's the issue with the price and everything, but still, just do it. I'm sure that that's the best way to compete with Nintendo. Nintendo's obviously going with the 3DS, which is going to have 3D capabilities without glasses, which is awesome. And that won't have any phone capability. Nintendo already confirmed that. The president of Nintendo, Reggie, whatever the fuck his name is, Reggie Ami something, I don't know. He confirmed that there will not be any phone capabilities on their 3DS, which everybody knew already. And I think that's a wise decision. Nintendo should just stick with pure video game entertainment, not try to get any vertical integration going on here. The other thing I want to talk about is Sonic Colors, which, anybody who knows me, they know that I'm a huge Sonic fan. And I have been looking forward to this game ever since it was announced, and it looks tremendous, and it looks like it's going to be as good as we hope it to be. There's already some reviews coming out. A German magazine called Wii Magazine gave it a 92, and apparently that's the highest rating that they ever gave a video game. That's incredible. Nintendo Power gave it a 9 out of 10, I think. I'm always really hesitant when I hear about when Nintendo Power gives a Sonic game, because they gave the last few Sonic games, all 8s out of 10, and those games were either average or just completely awful. Like Sonic the Black Knight consistently got horrible reviews from everyone, and they gave it 8 out of 10. Sonic Unleashed for the Wii was actually a good game, and I do agree with giving it an 8 out of 10. Or perhaps, somewhere between a 7 and an 8, I don't know, maybe. I did like Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I did not like Sonic Unleashed for the PS3. They just fucked it up beyond all recognition on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I mean, you would think that actually that would be the superior version, and I thought that was the superior version, because it had more levels, it had Empire City, and Missouri was a full stage for daytime. For the daytime stage, it was a full stage, but they fucked up with the controls on the Werehog stages, at least, and I think the daytime stages, the control wasn't quite as good. And for the Werehog stages, they're like a million times worse. The camera is worse as well. And yeah, the control is just not as tight, and the level design is not as good. But the worst of all is they added those ridiculous town missions, which I absolutely hate. I just got so fed up with the game that I sold it. It was just so bad. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I did like Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. And yeah, but Sonic Colors looks like it's actually going to be the game to revitalize the series. Finally. So that's good. What else do I want to talk about? The election. I gotta confess, I didn't vote. I did not vote at all. I didn't really feel like it, to be honest. I can't even say I didn't have time. I suppose I did have time. I just didn't feel like it. I mean, if it's not a presidential election, I'm always so indifferent to voting. And besides, I'm in a place that is not close to my voting place, wherever the fuck you call it, polling booth. So it just wouldn't have been convenient, and everybody knows what happened. The GOP got control of the House, but the Democrats still have control of the Senate, which is great. I know that Obama is losing popularity here and there, but there's still time before the election in 2012. This is normal. It's normal for presidents to be criticized heavily during their first term, especially in the middle of their first term. And, I would say in this case unfairly, because, look, the state of the economy really has nothing to do with what he did. He's trying to improve it as much as he can, but he can't perform miracles. Okay? I know a lot of Americans believe in fairy tales for adults. If you believe in God, why don't you pray to God and ask for a miracle and see if it happens? Idiots. God doesn't exist. What else? What else is going on? I'm sure there's stuff going on that I just didn't feel like reading. I don't know. Nothing else really I want to talk about at the moment. But I can say a little bit about the next video I'm making. It will be done as soon as possible. And then I have another idea for what I want to do next, and then I have another idea for what I want to do after that. Yep. And of course, that'll take time, but whatever. Oh yeah, Duke Nukem Forever, I almost forgot. There's not really much for me to say about it. I have seen, that live demo of it. That was, I think, no, it wasn't at PAX, it was somewhere else. But anyway, I saw it, and it looks fantastic. Anybody who's been following my channel and reading my comments, they know that already, though. So, but yeah, it looks great. I hope they come out with a demo soon and release it on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live and shit like that. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Keep watching.